Orzammar Proving. Find out why Basil won't fight. Find out why Quidden won't fight.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
Who are you?
Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you. I'm not going to play my hand yet. I'm trying to be more of a neutral person for the moment. So, let me help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
And now Balin's found out.
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city.
What evidence does Balin have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Would you fight again if your secret was safe?
There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here.
Did Balin threaten you himself?
No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me.
I'll see if I can get those letters back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the Proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okay, we can't talk to the Proving Master then yet.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight. You looking at something? Get out of here!
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
Are you one of the fighters?
Was. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrimont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole Proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harrimont isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Intimidate might work better here, and I don't want to lie. So, dueling, and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harrowmont.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolan. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Get back into proving and knock some heads.
Maybe I will at that.
Okay, this seems relatively simple. One was a retard who doesn't understand how manipulation works, and that you can't really trust anyone. We need to get those letters. I have no idea what does it matter. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it makes the fights easier. Maybe I don't have to do so much fighting. I don't know. We'll try to get those lava letters. Liliana will try to get them back to be accurate.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
What do you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
I'll come back for some action later.
I'll be here.
Okay, these are team fights that he's proposing, so the entire group would fight instead of just me. Greetings.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
What a bunch of retards. Whose side are you two on? Yeah, I understand why she did it, but it's totally pointless with the people who follow her, and that's sort of the point. I know they show their respect, but it seems like a totally unnecessary thing for the follow-up groups to do that.
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Aidukans.
I'm on my own side.
Then you have lost. Even in the ring, every man and woman brings an army if people support them. But she who fights without cause is only training.
No, not in any way. Just doesn't choose to follow someone else. much harder path to walk. Although I would expect that kind of attitude from a person who's cutting out her own tongue for a pointless gesture. Even at the first one who did it, it was to make a point. It's totally unnecessary for them. Probably to harden her own resolve too. Since words are not going to make any kind of difference, cut off that route entirely and focus on action. With the follow-up group that already have the right to be warriors, so what would... Yeah, they're just followers, and I mean that in the worst possible sense. And they try to imitate instead of walking their own path in that sort of follows the first ones. They try to imitate their actions, but there's no point to it anymore. It's just a meaningless, empty ritual. I don't even recall what we operate here and whatnot. They all get stuck on basically a series of notes that all have some kind of a are in the same series of notes. They get added to this list. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now in this list, but there's no indication of what was added. So I have no clue anymore. I'm certainly not going to go through all of these. I don't think that's a bad idea because it's much easier to find a specific topic. The list is already terrible because, yeah, what's the fucking point of showing me these numbers? I have no idea what 71 is compared to 92 compared to 61. It's something that might have been useful for the people who developed this game. They should have used an icon or something at least to make this look interesting. It would have been easier to remember an icon, for example, for a certain topic. You looked it up, it was a clearly distinct icon, so the next time you open this up and you don't really remember perfectly where it is, you still remember the icon and can easily find it. This is rubbish. I'm surprised that it is like this because the note system in this game otherwise is very good. Even when I load the game, there's a little bit of a text, or look at my saves, like this. There's a little bit of a text here telling what's going on. Yeah, you're working for Dueling Forender, a representative of Lord Pearl Harrowmont. Dueling has you doing tasks that will further Lord Harrowmont's cause. You have been asked to fight as Lord Harrowmont's champion in the provings. Winning the provings in Harrowmont's name will increase his popularity and help him in his bid for the throne. So there's a little bit of a text even there to remind you what the hell is going on at that particular save slot, or what you were doing at the time. So very good note system or general system in general. A lot of good notes, and they allow you to do what they do, but the this codex. This is shit. For some reason, I don't understand why it's shit. At least there's some semblance of order here, but still, you have to go. The best way, I guess, is to try to memorize the topics, but still you have to go through them and try to see where whatever was. So it's a pretty bad system.
Yes, of course.
We need to gain access to that somehow. We're not going to be able to lockpick that, so maybe stealing would work. I doubt she'll give us the goddamn key. Wonder if what happens if you get caught. Got an item. What did we get? Lesser health poultice. Haven't been exactly using these skills. No, Mage's key. That's exactly what we need.
I shall. Right away.
Oh, that was easy. Old love letters between Basil Harrowmont and Rebecca Educan. Yeah, I guess we can start the fighting now. It's about time.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Okay, I have your letters right here.
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
I can never turn away a man in love. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, then you'll fight in the proving.
I will be glad to fight for Harrowmont in the provings. Thank you again, friend.
I'm actually much more interested in fighting the team battles. I'm guessing they would be worth, because I'm doing that for my own benefit. I'm guessing they would be worth gold. Lots of gold, maybe items, maybe experience. But team battles.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities?
Let's go.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Hope it is. And it probably is. I'm guessing. Ooh, Blood Mage. Shit. Go after the Blood Mage. I need to do a little bit of raging here.
I'll kill it.
And the Blood Mage has to die. There's no ifs or buts about that. Don't. What the fuck are you doing? Why did you? It attacked her in melee combat. That's what happened. Just delay her until I get there.
All you've got.
It's all fudged up because Liliana switched targets. Okay, Vessel of the Spirit. What is that? It's not an ability she has, so...
What is your command?
Knockdown abilities, yeah. Oh, she's out of immunity. I could do other things.
Alright.
I'm not hitting anything. I lost the buffs. Shit. Can you do anything right? It's not like it matters all that much. I guess I'll have to go to manual control on these, at least for more, though a little bit of a mistake in the tactical situation and it all falls apart. I need the guys in our group to do what I want them to do and not much about right this. I wonder if there's a ability that for us that could counter the knockdown somehow. It's going to be a huge problem otherwise. Guess we can just buff our physical resistance too. Might be some kind of a salve or a potion.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
I'll come back later. Who am I facing?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. I'll be here.
Yeah, 12 silver. Pathetic. Do you still have the injuries? Yes, you do. Broken bone.
Hello.
Gaping wound.
There is much to do.
Okay, what the hell happened with you?
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
I was cast out to die in the deep roads where I met Duncan.
You survived the deep roads and the darkspawn that dwell there? Truly, you were born to be a Grey Warden.
Born to esteemed child of King Eldring and now nothing. Well, I don't really consider myself nothing now. In some ways I do prefer this life. I was more interested in the fighting anyway than in the ruling, so I prefer this life. I can sleep more soundly, it seems.
Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I'm happy as long as I get to test my steel in battle. That's exactly what I am.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Yep.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Could I get to my topics at some point? I guess it means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Yeah, I don't quite understand.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I'll keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Hmm. I'm gonna go along with her. So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome. What's on your mind?
Ah, finally.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Apparently I can't ask about that. What the hell happened to her? Anyway, let's go to the next fight.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Fighter, thug. I'm not sure if it's going to be difficult or not.
I see enemies ahead!
Ooh. That's their leader. There's the thug. Yeah, I think we'll try to just get rid of the weaker ones.
Ready!
What was that? What the hell is happening again? Why are you casting heroic aura, you piece of shit? We haven't exactly been able to do anything so far, and everyone's changing targets again. It's intolerable.
Reaper.
You should run while you can.
You-
Coming. Get it.
Liana, are you using any abilities? Try to kill it. And you. We should try to take down the thug. I mean champion.
Yes.
What is that? He sort of doesn't seem to do anything, but he knocks everything down. I guess it's some kind of a high level champion ability. Very, very annoying. Not much we can do about that. Okay, use that one. Might as well, you're not doing anything else.
Good to go. I never liked this. Here.
I hate you, Shale. Your super good attacks are just disrupting our formation.
What is your command? I'll get up. Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. The younger houses are interested in... We give small payouts. Maybe a bonus from time to time. I'll be here.
12 silver. Yeah, it's definitely not worth as far as money is concerned. I still want to see where this is going.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Okay, anti-magic ward, arcane warrior, fighter, thug. Arcane warrior is a knight and a mage in a single package. It's very tanky. And I do mean very tanky. I mean super goddamn tanky. Combine that with some kind of a healer and it's extremely difficult to take down. We didn't wait even enough to restore Berserk. Go back, and you will stay there. He took quite a bit of damage, which is nice. I'm not quite sure which target should I go after first. You can move a bit more freely.
Right.
Let's make this quick. Make it trap. Try to be merciful.
Yep. Shale's only business is try to take down the arcane warrior, and he's doing it just fine.
Here comes
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
Okay, we need to rest properly this time. So at least we can use our abilities next time. You gotta level up. Lovely. I think you need all in Constitution just to use the better armor. Rock Barrage. Shale tosses multiple rocks that crash down in the targeted area. Creatures within the area take damage, suffer penalties to movement speed, and are knocked down unless they pass a physical resistance check. Friendly fire possible. For the moment, I'll just take abilities that increase his overall performance. Flawless Spirit Crystal. More armor, more attributes, more spirit resistance, more spell resistance, more mental resistance. Larger crystals too. I'm taking ice crystals. Against living creatures they might do some kind of a negative effect. Well, maybe not, but since I don't know, we might as well give it a try. I haven't noticed any increase in difficulties in the fight so far.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Okay. Healer, champion, fighter. Fuck. We need to get rid of the healer first. It goes without saying. We have to try to get the healer as soon as possible.
Make us breath!
Mass rejuvenation. Let me take care of the healer still. Okay, Shale. There's something. Heal. Heal isn't doing anything.
Ready.
Yeah, use the goddamn slab. Why are you trying to crippling the bastard? He's not going to try to fight you. Damage is what we need. Okay, I don't think we'll have too much trouble at this point.
I'll do it. Make this quick!
What the fuck are you doing? Ah, no. Ah, the champion is very dangerous. He has a lot of disrupt abilities that disrupt us and I guess boost the other guys. So as long as he's there, everything is so tough.
That's one for me! Let's make this quick!
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge.
Blood ring. Okay. What? Ah, it's an item. We got it.
Again. Take this. With my thanks.
So that was the last fight, and we got a blood. Improves blood magic, restricted to blood mage. Yeah, thanks. That's gonna be super useful to us. Super duper useful. That would be an interesting playthrough. There's the effort put into the backgrounds and different options does bear fruit in the sense that this game is very friendly to replays. Because some of the specialization options, especially in order, well, if you just pick them here, it's not much of a difference when you level up, but if you to get them, you have to do very questionable things or go to a very different route. So naturally you can just get them and then load your game, so you'll still have them unlocked, but trying to get them all for the first time is somewhat of an interesting thing, because there's no way to get them all in the same playthrough. Or maybe not now, because you can buy quite a lot of specializations, but I don't think, for example, we have what it is it Reaver or something like that? Yeah, if we make a certain quest choice, very sensible quest choice, we will never get it. You have to go to a totally different direction at least once for the sake of getting it. So it does not only offer those additional options, it actually rewards quite well for them. At least going there once. Same with Blood Mage. We played through the Circle of Magi, so We know how blood mages are treated, how you're hunted down. No one's going to teach you, so how would you even learn it in the first place? So you have to play a certain type of a mage, otherwise you'll very likely to miss the option or opportunity to even learn it. It's not, if you're one of the good guys, you'll likely never find it. So there are, and it is probably one of the better specializations to go after. It does something that you can't do in any other way.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
I'd like to fight as Lord Harriman's champion.
I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
Druid of the Grey Wardens.
I'll just call you Grey Warden, since you're no longer of House Iduken. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Who will I be fighting?
Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Any special rules?
Fight start at the gong and go to first blood. No eye gouging, no groin pulls. The rules of each bout will be announced when it starts. You should be comfortable with normal weapons and lyrium enhanced weapons, in single combat, pairs, or battle units. Are you ready to start?
Let's do it.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you though, this is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
Yeah, let's get started. Oh, what are you waiting for? I want to fight!
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Harrimant's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken, and our future King Balin.
Yeah, get ready to eat those words.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Another goddamn shield fighter. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, he's coming down fast.
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Well, who is my next opponent?
Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukjan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukjan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin? Watch yourself. This crowd will only wait so long.
I need to wait for the timers to... Berserk is so central to my fighting that I need to let it recover. Might as well save in the meantime too. Never know when we hit some trouble. We're very vulnerable to disruptions of all kinds, stunts and knockdowns at the moment. I'd like some way to, at least temporarily, to get rid of that problem. I need to keep my eyes open on the potions and things like that if we notice something that could help in that regard.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory.
It's not too big of a deal in fights like these, but if we enter some serious fight where it's a constant problem, basically that's the only reason we're losing is because we spend most of our time sitting on our asses or stunned. We need something to counter that.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endron. This round, Hieromont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejon.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Sure, and may the dirt taste good when I feed it to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
The thief or rogue will be the bigger problem, because we have to make sure he doesn't get the backstab.
On your guard, bitch!
Miss. Shitting stunned. These guys are not up to their weakest shit.
We fight for glory!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is it?
Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
Just point me to the ring. These guys are not worth waiting for the berserk.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endron. Hieromont's champion has held the field so far, but how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Yeah, good luck.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Two-handed weapon.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Hieromont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is it?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Point me to the ring.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiakshet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans.
We could choose the guys we helped or one of our own team. Let's fight with one of Harrowman's faithfuls. So, Gwydion.
Your trust humbles me.
Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
Yeah, they're white. They're not. This isn't gonna be much of a fight.
I see enemies ahead!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who is it?
This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Yeah, let me rest for a moment.
Come back when you've picked your team.
Basically, I want to restore Berserk and save. This might be the only decent fight to be had here. I still think the team fights are probably a lot harder, since they're optional. You can't make these fights all that difficult because they are plot critical. And not everyone is going to have a warrior or a battle hardened character build. Those are usually the ones who have played role-playing games before, or they've played this game before, so there's really only a few opponents that they have trouble with.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory.
I'm ready to give it to them.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You should not have returned, Exile. You are a disgrace to House Ayduken.
Basil couldn't join me for this triumph. I don't think that we would need them, but it has to be our Harrowmont's victory. So all of Harrowmont's supporters will be fighting in here.
You honor me.
Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
Ooh, oh, Piotr is actually very dangerous. Lovely. I can't do anything with these guys, they'll function on their own. Oh. Ah, shit. I'll try to take care of Piotr's right hand man because he's clearly a champion and he's giving boosts. Then.
I've been waiting for this
Piotr will kill him.
I've been waiting for this fight.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Are we done then? Because I could use a drink. That's funny. I don't give. I think I give a bit more of a shit than that. But that would be a really interesting character to play. There's not that many role-playing opportunities, to be fair. Well, there's large stretches of the game where you just have to go through the railroads no matter what, and what you really say is not, you can't really express your character too much in the dialogue because there's such limited options. But that's not exactly rare in these type of games. Yeah, maybe the assembly heed the ancestors and choose Heremont. This is the entire point here, was really to prop up Heremont's claim, so we'll play our part in this role.
The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
You represented Lord Heremont in the Provings. Meet his representative, Dulin Forrender, in Tapser's Tavern to tell him the good news. Yeah, mission accomplished.
You showed them. The ancestors are smiling on Lord Heremont today.
That was an excellent showing. Exactly what I expected.
So, the tavern. Wherever that is. I don't recall anymore. I'm sure it's shown on the map though. Ah, Tapster's Tavern. Ooh.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start. No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The Chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Child, it is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
Yes, they are. Who the hell were we supposed to talk to anyway? Dulin. Why does Ordell show up? Who is Ordell anyway? Yeah, we have so many quests now to every place, I have no idea what the hell were we doing. Is this some kind of a Yeah, I think we need to persuade this.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Ah. Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Yeah, I'll try to persuade him. If you don't take Zerlinda back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
You have to take them both.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Again, another magic dwarf here. I thought there was no teleporting in this game, but clearly... Well, maybe it's some kind of invisibility.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Lead the way.
His lordship is eager to see you again.
Leliana. It has to be Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, critical chance, so damage in general. Size of the bonuses are affected by the bard's cunning. So I'm not sure, should I raise dexterity or cunning more? Let's go with the cunning for now. Maybe we need more strength for an armor. I think strength 20. No. The problem is I don't really know what sort of armor we'll end up with. So I don't want to invest a lot in strength until we have that armor in sight and we can focus on that. So I'll keep strength at 18 for now. Song of Courage. And no more Song of Valor, Song of Courage. It's simply better. Where are you? Yeah. Let's go see what Lord Harrowmont wants and finally get sort of a good idea what we have to do to finish the Orzammar part and get the dwarves to support us.